Hi, I'm so glad you could join me today. You're watching Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. I'm using the new Free as a Bird stamp set. This is going to be a firm favourite, I'm sure. Using the birds on the branches and the Tuxedo black Momento ink, giving this a good ink up before stamping onto some thick Whisper White cardstock. I just happen to have some thick Whisper White cardstock, that's why I'm using that, but it also makes it sturdy for the project. I'm using my Stampin' blends, going in with Lovely Lipstick and Smokey Slate, both the light and the dark. I was inspired by a bird picture I saw on a friend's Facebook page on Mother's Day and decided I was going to look this up on Google, find out what the bird is and try and recreate it. The bird is called a pink robin and it comes from Australia, and this is a really nice easy bird to colour in. So the top half of the body is literally a dark grey and then the bottom half is lovely pinky colour. So I'm just using an online reference to give me a guide as to where I should colour the bird in. Just going in with my Stampin' Right marker just to colour the detail of the beak in, and then using that dark lovely lipstick colour and blending that into the grey ever so slightly before colouring the rest of the body. I use the light lovely lipstick just to help to blend those colours together, and then the light smoky slate for the very underneath of the body. Now this may not show up at the final card, but at this stage I wasn't quite sure how much of the birds I was going to see. So just roughly cutting the excess off just so that it helps you to get nearer to the birds to cut them out. And as you can see, I'm turning my scissors and my card. This just helps for easier, accurate cutting. I wasn't sure whether I was going to keep that little bird on the end with the branch, but I thought at this stage if I leave him on there, then we'll see what we're going to do. I'm using the brush tip of the Stampin' Right marker, as you can see, to go around the edge of my cutting, and this just disguises any of the white showing through. I'm using the largest of the nesting new dies, which are called, oh, I can't find the name. Let me just quickly find that for you. The Stitched Nested Labels dies. I was trying to find the centre, so I used the outer bit of the frame that was left, folded it in half and put it into my trimmer, and obviously before I cut it I laid back the die cut shape back inside, then carefully holding that still took away the frame and then wedged that up against the trimmer to cut that in half, or to get an approximate half, because I found it a bit tricky to try and find the measurement for the centre. In order to make the shape look even more like a pocket, I decided to use the stitching that's in the set, which you can use as a straight line across the top, so that helped to make it look like a pocket. I used the blossoms in the stamp and used the lighter lovely lipstick colour first, coloured the blossom in, and then using the dark just to add any detail to those, and then once again fussy cut those out. Get some of the basic grey cardstock and using my leaf punch to cut a couple of leaves out, and then this is a technique that I've picked up from my sister in my upline, Ruth at Artful Stampin'. You can go check out her YouTube videos. She has done this for ages. When she loves her flowers and making paper flowers and leaves, so you get the tweezers and literally just twist to create that nice texture. I remembered I got this lovely Lipstick Grossgrain ribbon, and I just put a bow into that and try and incorporate that onto the card. So this stage I'm just getting a pencil and a ruler. I'm not measuring, I'm not that precise a crafter. To put down some faux stitching to incorporate that onto the card to match the pocket design. Mounting this onto some basic grey card, and then I'm using the pocket as a reference to know where to just add some leaves in the background. Look, don't the birds look so cute tucked in the pocket? I had space to add a sentiment, so I decided to use the lovely lipstick, just sticking with these lovely 2 shades of colours, and I've gone for The World Needs More of You. I decided to pop up the bird heads with dimensionals, just the heads, and just really add dimension all over the card. So the bodies were going to be stuck down with the Tombow glue. So I did go ahead and stick the heads down and add the glue afterwards so that they were in the right position to put them in the pocket. Using a glue dot to adhere my ribbon. And again popping up just that centre flower, the largest of the 3, to give it dimension. And tucking in the leaves on the side. I snipped down some of the foam strips. Now these are about 3mm high, so these have more dimension than our dimensionals. And I decided if I lay them the way that I did, I don't need loads and loads of foam strip. So hopefully you can pick up on the dimension of this card. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been inspired by what you've seen. Please follow my channel and subscribe for more videos. Have a good day.